recording. All right. Let's see here. I'm hosting a game whenever you are ready here.
Yeah, I think I'll just play it at 52.
I think that's what I'm at
Server.
right now too, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm at 52
Yeah.
also. It's a little unrefined. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I should reset my scale so that it's back to 100. That's better. Okay. I have no souls here. Oh, yeah, beat that 6 there. Alright.
Can't do it.
Can't do it. I will go first. Stars. No stars.
No stars.
Okay, want to do your soul?
Yeah. Ouch. Um, I'll
Good.
pass on prosperity.
Passing on prosperity. Wow.
I know.
That
I
must
know.
be a hand and a half. All
Yeah.
right. I'm going to go ahead and throw down a Jesse, a Ruth, Pontius Pilate, Saul, Executioner, Antipas, and let's reset that hand you like so
Oh,
much.
so I'm glad I didn't discard a card for nothing then. Turn this over.
Well, it wouldn't have been for nothing. I mean, you because of the way that Mayhem works now,
Yeah.
it still would have been a +1, but 2 cards deeper in the deck, 1 card more total, essentially.
What's the shuffle? And I guess we'll take 6 and throw 6.
Yeah. So if you right click on your hand,
Shuffle.
you can
Yeah,
move
turn them all
random.
over.
Right, you can just move a random
Oh yeah,
6
yeah, yeah.
to the top of the
Move
deck
random
and then
6.
shuffle it. Yeah.
That's a
All
better
good.
way.
I trust whatever methodology you used.
Oh, turn over. Okay, and then 3, 4, 5, 6. Me, change evil New Testament card from hand with an evil New Testament card matching brigade. I will do that.
Yeah.
Um,
Do it.
chained woman.
Yep.
Deal to. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want you having Highwayman, so you can go ahead and you can go ahead and undo that nonsense. Not a fan of the Highwayman.
All right. Chained woman
Okay.
back in hand.
And then I'm going to go to battle, and I will attack with Ruth. Ooh, Nebuchadnezzar. Are you banding to a Babylonian?
No ban.
Oh, okay. If you say so.
I choose
uh,
not to.
you choose not to. So my first enhancement here is tossed. Well, um, hmm, hmm.
Only got 5 cards in your hand.
I know. It's just a matter of which one do I want to sacrifice for that. Um, that's really. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually a really tough decision. I'm gonna go ahead and toss reprimand at you for 5.
Wow, nice toss.
The only problem is it's gonna transfer initiative.
Yeah,
Can we just make this whole thing a toss battle?
I might as well. I'm gonna pass.
So it's mutual and you're passing.
Mutual. Mm.
Uh, and she's not protected from discard, just discard abilities. Oh, that's no fun. Do I want to lose Ruth this early? I'll pass. Okay, that'll work, I guess. Go ahead.
Is it gonna take a while?
Hmm?
Is it gonna take a while?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Love you.
Uh, change New Testament soul. What souls am I running? Uh,
Presumably New Testament ones.
yeah, let's see. Might as well. If I look, I can still fail the exchange.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Fail the exchange. Let's
Interesting. Failing the exchange there?
not doing prosperity, failing the exchange.
Hmm. Oh, I forgot there was prosperity earlier. I'm sitting here thinking like defiled, undesirables. Like there should be a lot of good choices
Yeah.
for you here, but you're not
Um,
running
I'm not running Unity.
Unity NT. Right.
Yep. And I had to
Gotcha.
remember I was pretty sure my soul package, but alrighty, let's um we're gonna put watchful leaders down as Jerusalem.
Jerusalem. All right.
And we're gonna put I think this is fine. I think we'll just go Lord's Prayer to touchable.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna go a little wonky here. Let's see, you got Pilot, Saul, protect that Herod from opponent, and okay, a lot of reserve stuff. I'm gonna play. Uh, man, there's a lot I want to do, but I played one territory class enhancement. Let's go with. Let's do it. Let's go with crowd's choice. That's good.
Sure.
Get them out.
Yep. Go to big old Maddie
And
and get that D4.
I think I'll do um, watchful leaders,
Yep.
band to Simon Peter,
Yep.
and let's convert to
Yep.
play Herod's Temple,
Sure.
and then band to a disciple, and then I'll go to Matthew, and I will convert to look and draw.
Yeah. Pick up a D4 off of me there. Seems good.
A Herod, withdraw, and negate.
Mm-hmm. Good there?
And I'm good.
Okay, do you mind if I space your dudes out a little so I can see
Yeah,
numbers we're
do what you
dealing
need
with
to.
here? Okay, I'll go like that. Okay, so 14, 20, 18, 24. Okay. We will block with Executioner, and we will discard a card from your reserve. Others all. Okay. I can't actually discard a card because it's the first round,
Yeah,
but
first turn.
I just wanted to take that free peek at it.
Yep.
Interesting. AOC up in the reserve and his sacrifice too. Huh. Okay. Alright. So we will reveal to others none. Then we will ban to my Philippe and draw 2 for my 2 Herods. And then we will ban to Herod the Great. And we will play something from the deck here. Herod or Herod's Temple. I think we'll play Agrippa the First out here. And then I think I'm 27, 25, and you
Yeah, I'm
are,
2024.
yep, 2024. Your Peter is protected. My Philip is protected.
Yep.
So we're in stalemate. Your initiative.
Okay. I'll play Spirit as a Dove.
Yep.
Okay. Good New Testament card.
Mm-hmm.
Am a 24, 27.
And I still have 25 defense, so I will pass.
Um, I'm gonna go ahead and interrupt and convert 3.
Yep.
Um, and it'll be Herod Philip II.
Yep.
Um, and Herod Executioner
Okay.
and Pontius Pilate will all be converted to blue.
Okay. They're blue. So my initiative here with Herod the Great.
Your initiative. Yep.
Okay, I'll die.
All right. Let's see. Put down. Now that's interesting. Well, I'm gonna put down Judas, but do I put him down as good or evil? That's defense. I think. If I play him as evil, I don't need to put him down yet. No, I just told you I had him, so.
Sounds like he's a hero.
There you go. All right, your turn.
All right. Yeah, see, I knew about that one too because you tried to
Yeah.
exchange it. All right, my turn. I'll draw 3. Um, Yeah, we'll do Rahab's Star and top deck Ridicule from reserve. Top of deck. Okay. That may not have been the right play, but whatever. That feels like something that I probably want to do. This is tough. Yeah. I have like 3 different attacks that I want to do here, Tyler. This is
It all involves your blue heroes.
And none of them involve my blue heroes. No, I take that back. One of them involves my blue heroes. Um,
Yes.
one of them involves the blue heroes. The other 2 do not. Um, we'll play. Now we'll do it this way. We will double check what this character does. Take an evil male human, or ban to an evil male human, or take an NT artifact or crimson enhancement from reserve. Okay. We will attack with Hannah and reveal your hand. And I know there's at least 2 in there. You told me you have a Judas.
Yep, just the 2.
Just the 2. That's a whole bunch of malarkey. Plunderers, Judas, Red Dragon, don't care.
Not seeing a lot of
Your own
more
Son
than.
of God. Okay. I mean, Matthew would have been a D5 here. That's why.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Matthew, you get the draws.
Right.
Hannah and Mighty Men, you get the 2s, maybe 3s.
Right.
Your random lurkings and stuff.
Yep.
Whoops.
It's the fact that Matthew looks at good brigades and people haven't figured out how not to splash good brigades. I mean, even in your
Yeah.
hand, you have. It would have been a 6 with Matthew, actually. You have 4 good brigades in your hand: white, clay, silver, purple.
Yep.
Plus 2 spicy looking dominants there. Okay, so reveal to others, none. Go back to my hand and draw 2. Okay, and that is. I don't have a Samuel to reserve, so that's my rescue attempt.
Um, let's. If blocking prevent the next, may ban to a thief or bounce. Let's ban to a thief and restrict good doms. Ban to a demon.
Yep.
There you go.
Seems good. Well, I can get the rescue here since I looked at your hand. The question is, how many resources do I want to dedicate to it? Whatever. You only live once, right?
Yep.
Okay. So that one's prevented. You can have it. You're welcome. It's a really good card to give you. Negate Red Dragon.
Okay.
And then withdraw all opposing characters. Top deck a Ruth card from reserve. None of these Ruth cards are very good here. We'll do this one. I'm looking at these cards. I'm looking at these cards like none of these get me around Red Dragon next turn.
Yeah.
We'll send him to the top of the deck. Put that up there. Man, that was a lot of resources to burn for one soul.
It's funny to get down to a 52. I took out to get from 54 to 52. Like at first I took out Jerusalem and Den of Thieves, and then I took out Covenant with David and Ends of the Earth were my last two.
Well, now you got Covenant David back. You're welcome.
Now I got it back. Yep. My turn.
I'm going to play a Land of Moab here and go
Yeah, baby.
grab a David.
Nice.
And then we're going to play the David, and we will play the Rahab that you know about. Although I guess I thought you were going to Plunderers and bounce Matthew there. So I guess unless you have a way to bounce Matthew that I'm not thinking of, that might be fine there. Let's reveal all and then shuffle on the deck here. Yeah, I guess that's going to be it. Go ahead.
Alrighty. And birth.
Yep.
And Tate. Wow. I want all of them, so how could I get all of them?
I won all of them, he says. So find a way to bounce your Matthew. Take one, the rest
Yeah,
go back on top.
that's
Find
what
a
I'm
way to bounce
thinking.
Matthew, and then look at my hand and draw 5 cards. That's fine.
Think I take Mary.
Mary, Mary, quite contrary. Okay. Seems good.
Now, I can only play one. Let's do that for my
Drachma
artifact.
coin. Alright. Who says you can't be speedy with only 1 territory class per turn?
I've been able to deck right around turn 3.
Okay.
Maybe like a few cards left, but
Nice.
let's see. But that's got to be with like you got to be attacking me and have brigades, and I got to be attacking and bouncing.
Sure.
And all
Yep.
that, so.
And all that good stuff.
Play Mary.
Yep.
And play Atmos.
Yep.
And get get out John. I'm gonna put Distress in Patmos.
Green, purple, silver. You couldn't have converted my dudes to one of those brigades? Come on, Tyler. Then I would. Then I would rescue one. Oh, good times.
And then I will put down Mary.
The other Mary.
Other Mary.
Other
I'm gonna
Mary.
attack with and let's do Watchful Leader to John.
Mm-hmm.
And just in case you get crazy on a battle challenge, I'll reveal Son of God.
Sure.
And I'm going to draw 2.
Soul? Undo your sight lock? No.
Nope.
Do I want to get crazy on a battle challenge? Do I feel like getting crazy on a battle challenge? I will I will decline.
Okay.
I don't like letting you get that free draw unpunished, but it's the right play.
I agree. I think Angel's okay to come down.
Oh man, I was totally gonna ban your Matthew and get that D6 on my turn.
And as much as I would like to play it, I'll go ahead and discard your Cub David.
Oh, womp
I know.
womp.
I tried to keep it. Your turn.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that is like incredibly awkward. That's not the soul you want to see there. That is the most awkward draw I have ever seen. I didn't have something and now I have something and this is just not what we need at all. Let's do no stars and my soul fizzles. So awkward. Let's play a Boaz Foreman down, even though it's negated 3 different ways. I still don't have a way around Red Dragon this turn. Okay. This might be a problem. That's okay. I don't have any.
Block out, does it?
Yeah, see, I don't have any side access anyway. We're gonna go ahead and play. Double check here. Yep. Okay. We're gonna play. That could get me to there to there. We're gonna play Boaz Offspring. I drew Foreman and Offspring, so I couldn't use Offspring Star to go grab me a hero. I'm gonna grab a Ruth hero from deck. Any of these Ruth heroes have side access? No, no, no. Womp womp. Alright, well, we'll just grab this guy then. That seems good. And we'll play him. Is the right play to toss my soul in a sight and force you to attack with Mary or Mary? You've got to do with side access over there, don't you? No?
Well, I gotta do with side access?
I'm just
I mean,
looking.
either way.
No. Well, I mean, besides Mary or Mary. Like, I'm okay if you attack with Mary Faithful Servant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. In theory. Yeah, we'll toss the first in the sight, and we'll just slow roll this thing. Go ahead. This game is
Old
so
school redemption,
this game
baby.
is so dumb. Hey, there we go. There's a lost soul. That's what we're talking about. Virgin Birth again? Did you shuffle your deck?
Yeah.
What
I
what
played
did
Virgin and then I searched.
what did you
Played
search
Virgin,
with?
I went to 4D coin, and then I did a territory class search of.
I don't even remember your last turn. It's cool. I mean, I totally believe that you shuffled something. I just don't remember what search you did. That's all.
Me neither. Simon Peter to John? I don't know.
Patmos?
Patmos, that was it.
Patmos to go get John. Okay.
Yep.
Virgin Birth going again. Wow. All right.
Take one.
That seems like a good one to take.
Mm-hmm. And now if I activate it, though, I can't activate anything on top of it right now.
Correct. Yes, the one artifact is a significant hindrance to book.
Um, you know what? I still think I'm able to get through this turn. So I think I still activate it.
Okay.
And I can still take a Covenant from reserve. So I'll
Yep.
take his sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll put down Lazzy.
Lazzy. Okay.
And I'll come in with Watchful Leaders to Laz. Convert Mary to draw 1 and abandon Mary. Play Darkness. And that is my attack.
Okay. So Lazzy's the only one that has side access right now?
Yeah.
Is that accurate? Okay.
That's accurate.
We will grabbed his sacrifice. Here's the one thing that I've really noticed with, and maybe it's just the way I've built this deck compared to what I'm used to, with the one territory class return rule. I find that I don't often know what my opponent's hand is. Like, there's so many fewer ways to look at an opponent's hand. It just doesn't feel worthwhile to advance my board state. I can't advance my board state and look at your hand with the same territory class enhancement. And I'd rather advance my own board state. Because there's
I'm still stuck on Matthew.
Right.
I get the looks plus Highwayman, so I get the constant looks for the
Right.
knowledge.
Well, and that's why I've got Hannah there. Is kind of similar concept. I added her in after my last game with this deck to have a hand look and an additional draw, because I know 3 or 4 cards in your hand right now, just as you've searched for them and other things like that. Because there's a play that I want to go to, but it could just blow up in my face. You know what I mean? Yeah. We'll block with Herod's Guard and prevent the next good enhancement played. CBP by a good card. And then we will exchange with Herod Antipas. And I will take a evil NT card from reserve. That one. And then I'll ask you if it's my initiative.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's a matter of which one do I want to play, but let's, you have regardless of protect, I gotta blow them up.
Yep. And that was the thing is, I know you have resurrection, but I don't think resurrection's enough there. Depending on exactly what heroes you have. And I just wasn't sure if you were running Angel or not. I felt like I'd seen Resurrection, Son of God, Second Coming, both make sense, right? But I just wasn't sure if there's an Angel or not. The fact there's an Angel means that now my Antipas is gone and I'm in deep trouble the rest of the game, right? Because of all
your... was anyone but Antipas.
Right.
You could have blown up the guys in battle, but...
Well, not even the ones in battle, because Lazarus is protected by Watchful Leaders, and Mary is protected by Mary Faithful Servant. It's like it had to be Antipas for the regards of protection.
Yep.
So it was just a matter of whether or not you had Angel. Which is
double layer. I started using Watchful Leaders literally like this weekend with because everyone's Jerusalem Church. So
right.
You just make Watchful Leaders Jerusalem, and you have further protection layered in Bethany Trio. And then Mary, because Bethany Trio converts, and now you have double protection from Temple and Mary, and it's just...
Right.
It's a lot.
Yep, absolutely. Which is why I almost blocked your battle challenge, thinking that if I could do it there and blow up some pieces, because you had 5 or 6 heroes down at the time.
Yep.
So I almost blocked your battle challenge.
Yeah.
Did you have Angel on the battle challenge round?
Nope.
Yeah. Oh well.
Um, let's. I think I'm in a good spot offensively. And that's a whole nother thing. Now, like, even though I have layer protection, I know you have RDJ, but knowing that it's in your hand now,
Right.
I've got to keep. I always keep stuff in my hand when I actually play people, but um, I can't just play my territory class enhancements a way to get my hand down. So
Right.
I think I've got to blow up a very solid card here. I think I got to discard his sacrifice. Your turn.
I don't understand why you wouldn't just put that in your artifact pile. In case it ever
Oh, yeah,
becomes
yeah, yeah.
in,
Yeah, no,
in case it ever becomes relevant as an
yes.
artifact.
I literally looked at it. I was like, I'm just gonna have to play this as an art, and then told you like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to discard a card. Yes, just play it. Play it in your artifact
Yeah,
pile, people. Don't
take
be
that
dumb.
take that out of your discard pile and put it in your artifact pile.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Plus, it's a covenant, so you can activate it on book.
Yep.
All right,
Whoopsies.
my turn.
Yeah.
Uh, Stars. Let's discard the top card of your deck. Figures.
Yeah, I saw that one because Virgin Birth. I thought that was it.
Uh, well, you know about him, so I guess we'll play him.
Yeah, one artifact on book is just a little too much. I think that comes out for Ends of the Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
We're gonna play. I don't like this line, but we're gonna take it. Yeah. We're gonna play Herod's Treachery and go to the deck. Grab Crowd's Choice, play it as evil. For high places.
it's tough to get all the punishing characters down and out, and do you even put them in your deck now?
Right. Go ahead.
All right, upkeep. I'm gonna imitate Lawless on you.
Duh. Seems good, because I don't have an Obed, and my characters are negated 6 different ways anyway. Let's see here. Deck, reveal to all, top 6. So the one soul goes to play. And then I can take an evil card. Um, Martyr's probably not good enough. You've got a bunch of stuff going on. Duplicity or Banquet. I think we'll take Banquet. And then I get a D1 from High Places. And we get another D1 from High Places. Okay.
Okay. So it is my upkeep. Nothing for book. All right. So now it's my prep. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna Son of God, the Meek.
Yeah.
I'm going to Book of the Covenant to grab Send the Helper.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna activate New Covenant
Mm-hmm.
and get um get Ascension.
Okay. Seems good.
Let's go ahead and put down uh 7 cards in hand. Ah, yeah. Oh well. I don't think I need to draw. This feels weird to say, but now it's gonna be tough to not play them. I think I just go. Let's go Watchful Leader
Yep.
to Martha. Reserve an evil card from your hand. Or you have to, sorry.
Yep. Um, we'll reserve Deceiver.
Okay. And I can ban 2 Lazarus. You may convert a Bethany Hero to negate evil cards. I'm going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to
Which one are you converting?
the only one that I can, Martha. Oh no, you can do Lazarus. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna convert Martha, and then don't think I draw here though. And then I'll ban 2 Mary. So no draw.
Okay. No draw. You've got 3 clays and a white Lazarus.
Yeah.
Okay. And Martha is the one protected.
Yep.
Okay, and my evil cards are negated. Okay. Hmm.
The layered protection negating evil and
Well, it's the fact that you had Angel for Antibus. Really, is what it boils down to.
yep.
It's literally that simple, Tyler. There's no
And it
need.
used to not be in there.
Angel, and
And
that's
then
what I'm sitting here thinking. Okay, he's playing Disciple. He's got Resurrection. He's doing a bunch of banning stuff. Is he even running Angel?
it's usually not, but because of the 1 territory class, I was like, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
People aren't able to get out evil characters as quickly,
Right.
and so I slotted it in.
Yeah. It's. Hmm.
You're not playing outsiders in that build?
No, I'm not, 'cause I'm stupid. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. All right. Here we go. We'll block with Herod Agrippa, and we will negate Mary with that. I'm protected from heroes and opponents' dominance, so it is stalemate your initiative.
Negate a card. While more than one hero in battle, protect this card from heroes and opponent. Don't have a bounce. hero in this offense. And it's CBP.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think I waste anything else. I think I just go straight to untouchable. More protection, and I'll interrupt and bounce you.
Okay. Oh, I know what I'm going to see with this, and that is so annoying. I'll play Herod's Banquet. And I'll ban to Herod's Guard. But I don't think I have a Herod in deck to go get. And because we're silly, Herod's Guard isn't a Roman, even though Herod's are. So my Romans Destroy Jerusalem won't work on him.
What would Romans Destroys Jerusalem do?
Kill all your heroes in battle.
I'm protected.
Mary's negated.
No, I'm untouchable.
Right, yeah. I have to get around untouchable somehow here. But I've already burned Herod the Great, who is the other negated card floating around in here. I'm going to look at my deck.
Is that your only band? You're not adding anyone else?
It's only evil gold. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm playing a Dom.
Well, I get to resolve guard here.
Okay. Prevent the good, you make.
Yep.
Okay,
And
that's what I'm asking.
And I don't have a Herod left. Okay, that's fine. It'll all on and shuffle. Yeah, play your Dom.
I wanted to.
My dude's bounced here. My dude's bounced, and then I get to discard up to X good cards from reserve, which is 1.
So then I'll wait for my dominant.
Yep. And I go to your reserve, reveal to others all, and we'll go AOC, even though it's not relevant because you're going to get this soul anyway.
That's a discard.
Reveal to others, none.
And go ahead and do the resurrection.
Yep.
I like using this against a protection guy, where I can bring in my toss and then play untouchable, but
sure.
So you may play Empty Tomb Hero. They're both out.
Yep.
And let's say my Martha will ban to Simon Peter. And John, and that's it. Just the two.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. I mean that's fine. I'll go ahead and die here. Yeah. I took out 2 Herods before this game for Deceiver and something else. If I have a Herod to exchange to there, I can get that block. Because
when you didn't have one, that's what I was wondering. Like,
right.
Are you done banding, but exchanging,
Yep.
I mean.
Yeah. Because if you if I had a Herod, then my Romans Destroy Jerusalem is good. And I have a way to negate Watchful Leaders there. And because you had to play the enhancement to bounce the Herod, your Mary's no longer online.
Yep.
So if I had a Herod left, I could have gotten that, but that's all right.
Put down artifact, and I'll put down Angel from the Sun. And I will.
Oh, I didn't give you your soul. There you go. You can have your soul.
I will discard Faith of Samuel.
Yep.
Your turn.
Yeah, I need to go back to the drawing board a little bit. This deck is. It seems a little silly to say this deck is too slow, um, but I have 13 cards left, and I need like 4 of them. Um,
Finding reserve access to be hard. I have to really be strategic on reserve access and why I'm putting cards in the reserve.
right. Are you negating my neutrals or just my characters and territory?
Nah, just characters and territory.
David's harp. Um, it's a hard decision. Do I shuffle Red Dragon or do I go get an enhancement? Let's go get Royal Parade. Um, man, I really want to activate this, but I just, again, the hand look. I need a way to look at your hand.
Yeah.
Because what I don't know is if you have second coming. If you have second coming in hand, then I can't activate my Daenerys and draw, because if I draw a soul, it's over.
Yeah.
But if you don't have second coming in hand, then I can activate my Daenerys and draw cards and maybe get something where I can actually rescue a soul this turn.
Yeah.
We're going to play a Meek Salmon, just in case I somehow undo all of your various territory negation stuff going on here. Although I guess your Mary's converted now, so it's really
Yeah,
just
it's just
it's
distressed.
just distressed. Okay, so that's good. So we'll play a Meek Salmon just in case we end up finding a way to get rid of distressed here. I guess we'll force the issue. We'll go ahead and turn over to Nereus.
You already used David's heart.
Oh right. Sorry. Sorry,
Hey, you
sorry.
wanted that rule.
I did want that rule for
It's a good
exactly
one
for exactly
for
this
that
reason,
reason.
honestly.
Yep.
Um well, let's go ahead and cling to power as my 1 TC for the turn. Um
I used to play that rule not knowing for a long time. I was like, I'm not sure how much activations you can do. And then I found out, I was like, oh, you can just activate as long as there's a spot for it.
mhm. We'll grab Herodians. And then that gets underdecked, sent to bottom of deck.
Any artifact that generates resources in one territory class is top notch.
Yep, absolutely. Which is why I think Disciples are pretty good because they've got Matthew and 4 Drachma coin.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and toss down my Herod's Temple.
You could easily play gray with them.
Yep, absolutely. And then we will attack with David, convert him to Meek, take an OT card from deck. This one. And may ban to a Meek hero. We'll ban to Salmon. Go ahead.
All right. How much banding do I want to do?
None of it. All of it. All of the above.
Yeah, usually that's the answer. I think I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. 2. Okay. Plunderers
Yep.
bans to a thief.
Sure. Or you can bounce a character in a territory.
Draw X. good brigades. Which
3.
is,
Red, white, and blue.
yep. Oh, man. And then ban to New Testament Crimson.
Yep.
And I can ban to an evil male human. And I don't have an option. I restrict good dominance. And I can ban to a demon. And I can ban to revelation. And I get to draw another 3. And it's your initiative.
Okay. Well, let's just interrupt the battle and bounce all of you.
You're going to say that very confidently.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. I don't have second coming. You just decked out and now do. So you get the next turn, and anything you do to generate a soul. I have 3 souls left in my deck and 12 cards. The chances of you not hitting one with an imitated lawless is like less than 0. I mean, not less than 0, but pretty darn close.
I will negate that card to draw 1, and I can take the negated card.
Yeah, which you're taking anyway with Plunderers, but that's fine.
Yep.
Okay. Minish then?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to interrupt the battle and ban to any number of OT humans. Elimelech, Aminabad, Hana, Rahab. You got any OTs over there? Just kidding. And I guess Boaz Foreman will come in. So those guys there. Okay. So it goes without saying that Aminabad is going to bounce Pilfer, which brings back the Royal Parade bouncing all of your dudes because Marriage Covenant interrupts Pilfer.
I put back the card I drew.
Yep. And then Elimelech, I will draw 3. And there's a Meek Soul. And that's going to trigger High Places. Does Elimelech finish before High Places? Yes. My real question is, does High Places go before the other heroes?
No.
So we're going to
think so.
We're going to banish Elimelech, look at my deck. Grab Obed and add him to battle.
I think High Places would go after Elimelech.
Okay, so I'll draw 1.
Yeah.
And then Hannah will look at your hand. Reveal to others all. Hey, I see the second coming, so this is all for nothing anyway. Okay.
I like to win organically.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
I mean, if you could hide your soul, I don't get restricted doms. Or I don't get to play it. Right now.
Oh, that's fair. Honestly, the real trick is I put Pilfer back in your hand, so you just get to play it again to negate Royal Parade, which I wasn't really thinking of when I thought to interrupt it with Marriage Covenant, but it was really like my only play at that point.
It was your only play. Yeah, when you did it, I was like, well, I'm going to get it back, but I just figured you had to draw into something.
Right. So I get to draw 3 there off of Hannah, yeah. Orange, crimson, and black from wages.
Wages, yep.
There's none. Go back over here, draw 3. There's another lost soul and another lost soul. And then I'm decked out, so my high places draws don't matter there. And then Boaz Foreman, ban to a Ruth hero. I will ban to Jesse. So I got a couple dudes that came in not off of Marriage Covenant. And then, yeah, that I believe was everybody. So your initiative.
I'm back in.
You're
Okay,
back.
I'm back in special
Yep. You're
initiative.
back in SI from Royal Parade.
Okay. Okay, same thing.
Okay. Okay.
I'm pretty sure, regardless, it's stalemate.
You've got a protected red dragon.
Yeah. So either way, there. I'm not sure numbers wise.
Yep. I
I'll
mean,
count mine.
yep. I'm gonna play a light in the darkness to banish red dragon, regardless of protection. And then what's your next biggest dude? Plunderers. We will convert plunderers to teal, and then I will underdeck light and darkness so that you can't play 3 woes on it. How you like them apples?
Yeah, I do like that. Good
Yeah.
play. So
I'm
red dragon's banished.
Yep, red dragon's banished and plunderers is teal. Now let's look at
Ooh.
numbers. Of course, I didn't really look at your hand, but I'm pretty sure you have like 4 enhancements that you can play here and kill me. So
I
it's,
do.
it's fine.
Um,
It's fine.
I'm a yeah, lost. Yeah, I'm definitely my initiative now. Um,
Yeah.
I'll play wages and go to reserve and take Dragon's Breath.
Yep. Seems good.
And then you may add that card to battle. Discard a hero in battle or underdeck this card. I'm gonna add that card to battle.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna discard all human heroes.
Yep.
You're niche.
I'm gonna reveal word of their testimony from my hand instead. I wish. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, it could be in there.
I forgot to bounce my 2 heroes with Rahab. That was the thing I forgot to do. I needed to grab some Herods back here, but like I said, it doesn't really matter because we're both decked out at this point. I think that's going to be good. I wonder if there was a line of play there where I do things differently. Um, if I bounce Judas while the battle is interrupted to get dominance. Oh, then you just play your second coming right then and there, and the game's over. Okay. I was thinking then I would have my 3 woes available to me.
Yeah.
I am at least going to play second coming in my turn with my dom inish
Yep.
to get to 4 before you win.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean I don't have a way around Dragon's Wrath, so battle's over. All my heroes are dead.
My plunder's dead.
What were your other evil enhancements?
Wait, my plunder's is a
He's a teal hero.
is a gospel human. So
Oh, hey, there you go.
yeah, protected.
Yeah, that's a win.
As for evil enhancements,
Yeah.
um,
You have
Hurling
interrupt and
Insult.
underdeck. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you have hurling insults to still interrupt and underdeck something
and then seized.
to capture the 2 biggest dudes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would have been good enough there. The real problem was I didn't get to my Isaiah until I drew here.
Yep.
Not problem per se, but it was annoying
It's
that
important for that.
right. And I don't have it constructed 100% correct. I It's been so long since Affinidab and Aminidab's been like a deck that I forget how important Choose the Blocker is to making sure that he works. And we've just tossed so many banning abilities on evil characters, so it's like
And they're broad.
right, exactly. So really, I don't know that he was going to be very effective for me. I spent half the game with no good cards in my hand because I blew so many of them on that one early rescue. But at the time, I'm thinking, hey, this gets me to 3, and I haven't seen Second Coming yet, so I only need 1 more soul. And I was thinking in my head, well, if I draw Marriage Covenant or go get Marriage Covenant, I can do that against Red Dragon. But you just accumulated too many resources too quick. I've got Lord Goes Before You in reserve. That's another one that, like, if they've banded, it's a problem. I don't have enough things around banding in this offense with the way that
Wraith,
modern defenses are played.
Yeah, and that's where the issue is with Ruth. They have
Yep.
trouble with the modern defenses that are just stronger in general and banding,
Right.
and their enhancements lack a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's where you just need to pair in the green with the Elijah for the choose the blocker and the other stuff like that. What is Joseph of Arimathea's choose the blocker clause? Convert to Meek or do something else,
just
or maybe
convert
just
to
convert
Meek.
to Meek?
It's
Yeah.
just convert to Meek.
It'd be cool if he could stay white. If there was a way to keep him white and choose,
Yeah,
that'd be handy for this offense.
I
Um,
just I still like the Bethany trio. Like I would just take out Dab and Isaiah, and I bring in um, Bethany trio as white. You can bounce easily,
sure.
and you have options there.
Yeah.
I would take out. I don't think you need the gray. I like what Jay was doing with outsiders, highwayman, and fence jumpers.
Trick being that if I bring in the NT dudes from Mr. Red Jerusalem doesn't work. I mean, it does. It just kills some of my own dudes' tool. I mean, that's the whole point. And like,
Well, I mean, you have Herod's Temple.
sure. Um, Ideally, it's getting played on Antipas for the Grouse of Protection. I mean, that literally that
Yeah.
one play, you having Angel there, completely
Yeah.
changes the course of the game. If you don't have Angel, I'm pretty sure I win handily beyond that point.
Yeah, it would have come down to defense.
Right.
Because
It's
my offense I was holding in my hand, like enhancement wise, and I had heroes plus Paul in reserve and like some
right.
enhancements, but I didn't have mutt. But the Great Commission on you for three was big.
The Great Commission for me on 3 was big, and that's where I think I did mess up. I went with Hannah for resource generation. I should have gone to Rahab and bounced him that turn.
Yeah.
Um, I should have just gone to Hannah, bounced them, and then had them again. Because if I have Herod's Executioner, although you were negating things at that point, but if I could have gone Executioner to protect Antipas, or if I just had another Herod there towards the end for my guard, then on that rescue too, I could have blown up a lot of them. Because you had even more
Yeah.
offense down on the table at that point. I was holding
Yeah.
Ridicule. So I had Ridicule to negate
Mm-hmm.
Watchful Leaders. Um, and then I could have blown everything up with Romans Destroy Jerusalem.
Yeah.
So, which I still think Romans Destroy Jerusalem is ridiculously strong in the current meta if you can find a solid OT offense to play with it. Um, because it
Yeah.
is literally game changing if it lands. And there's only so many things
Ghostivity
the
is really
opponent
good.
do it. Post,
Ghostivity or postivity. I mean.
yeah, only trick being that. Oh no, those are OT. That's right. Yeah, say Romans
Yeah.
Resolution doesn't kill those. Yeah, posties are good. I think Flood is good if you want to take Flood a different direction than Soul
Yeah.
Hiding. You could do Flood. I also think that Straight
Prophets.
Patriarchs. Straight Patriarchs is solid.
Patriots are good. Prophets are phenomenal. All that banding and how they can band in people with Noah Shuffle and who they can band in.
Right.
You name it, they band. They have Elijah, Elisha, if you want Isaiah, but I'm gonna even use that. Then you got all your CBN heroes and your toss.
Right. I think I just need to retool this offense a little bit. I mean, granted, we're just testing one territory per turn, right? So like, it's not like I'm really
Yeah.
trying to go crazy with the deck builds, but I think if I
Yeah.
change the offense away from pure Ruth to more of the old school like Affinidab decks that were being posted, 6-7 months ago, pre-nationals, pre-GOC phase 2, and change the offense, to that a little bit. I haven't wanted to do that because I feel like that offense relies a lot on territory class things to tutor out the various heroes that it needs, because it's kind of like a pile of heroes that all come together, which is kind of like what modern decks feel like, right? It's a pile of heroes that you can just tutor out 6 different ways, so you have each individual piece that you need to build
Yep.
a crazy cohesive whole. And so I was trying to go with something where, hey, I don't really care what hero I have. I'm going to have enhancements to play on them, and they're going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously you want David, and there's a few different ways to tutor specifically to a hero. Land of Moab, Elimelech, David's or Boaz's offspring or whatever. So I can go get the specific hero that I want. Um, so I don't know. I think I just need to. I think I need to change it up a little. But
Yeah.
I've been pleasantly pleased with how it's played in 2 games here. I mean, this game was super close, 5-4, and if I I don't know if I needed to do anything differently, but if things have played out slightly differently, it's possible that I pull out a win somehow if I can find a way. We can find a way to land RDJ somehow. And
Yeah, it's just tough.
right, and maybe the honest answer was I shouldn't have swung for the fences with Antipus. I should have just blocked with Saul. Um, I should have blocked with Saul and then negated Mary and killed everybody except the one protected dude. And then if you kill Saul with Angel, I've still got Antipus later on.
Still got Antipas. Yep.
Yeah. Um, but I felt like I needed to, not needed to. When I blocked with Agrippa, I blocked with Agrippa there, thinking that I can negate, one of your protection pieces. But the fact that he's then protected gives you initiative. If I should have just blocked with Saul that turn too. I block with Saul, play Ridicule on Mary, and then play Roman Survivor Jerusalem, and you're just left with the one protected hero, who you can then bounce Saul with using Untouchable anyway. So you still get the soul there, but at least you're set back far
Yep.
more.
Yep.
Um,
I think I don't need the Faith of Samuel. I really want I Am He, Root of Jesse, and
I
Simon in here.
I like I Am He a lot.
Yeah, it's really good. Even without one territory, like even I don't use it pre-block. That's fine, but it's a CBN protect if you play it pre-block.
Hmm.
Um,
Yep.
but I do so much with Watchful Leaders,
Right.
with just protection and Meek in general.
Yep.
That Root of Jesse to where I can go Watchful Leaders to Simon Peter
Hmm.
to Andrew or John, and everyone's protected, and I'm tossing and I'm negating like whatever I want. It's really really strong. Or having a protected Simon through Mary, choose the blocker, and then AOC.
Right.
You can do so much protection pre-block and protection with other ways that it's really hard. You have to have strong attacks first turn because these decks. I mean, we know how this plays. Your decks build up, like they progressively get stronger. My defense
Hmm.
adds more pieces to the chain,
Right.
so you have to have strong attacks early on. And with blocking, you got to get them off their heroes, which is exactly what you've been explaining. If not, just how redemption is built, like you are going to lose if your opponent continuously gets out their deck, especially in a one territory class enhancement. By turn
Right.
3, it's out.
Yeah, and I don't know exactly how many turns we went here, but we're both decked out. And granted, we both decked out as part of the
Uh,
final battle. You had 8 cards left. I had 9 or 10 in my deck at the start of that final battle, and then I drew a bunch of cards in my last turn. I drew 3, 6. I think I had 13 in my deck at the beginning of that last battle, and I drew all but one of them. Or no, I drew
yeah.
everything and then I underdecked Light and Darkness. It's like we both decked out in that last battle. You drawing 8 cards, and I drew 13. Granted, 3 of them were souls, but
Yeah.
still. So
If you want to, every single deck is going to deck out turn 3 or turn 4.
yeah,
It's just where we're at.
right,
Uh, Now you can punish them for drawing, but you just got to get out those pieces early. And like you said, how much do you want to advance board state or do you want to punish?
hmm
And the punishing is a lot, takes a huge step back, which is good because if you can't draw outside of battle and you can't access a bunch of artifacts, and you can't search 4 times outside of battle easily, then my Jonah, my Priest of Zeus, and my Judah, they all take, or my Jonah, they all take a step back.
right. And that's the one thing that we haven't seen. I've played 3 games now in this format. I haven't seen somebody slamming all of the draw counters, because that is the one thing I would say is you can deck out turn 3 or turn 4 fairly consistently still, just with various speed things. But it's all coming in battle now. It's not coming
Yep.
from territory, and the battle draws are the ones that tend to be just big, big single
Oh yeah.
draws. And if I have Judas and if I have Judas and POZ and Jonah down all at the same time, that's to be a weird deck. Although green purple is a thing, there's enough overlap there you can build green
Oh
purple.
yeah.
If you have all of those down and I only have one territory class card per turn, I can't turn them all off. Like it's very hard for me to get around those counters then to where if I draw, I'm going to get blown up.
Yep.
So I do think there is decks that we haven't explored yet as we work on this one TC testing that. Oh, that's so disappointing. I forgot to transition my stream here to say John V. Tyler. That's so silly of me. Sorry. Apparently I was playing Seth all night tonight. Um, but as we continue to explore this potential format, this potential rule change, I think there's decks out there that can bog the game down to where even if I'm designed to deck out turn 3 or turn 4, I might not be able to / want to with the amount of punishment my opponent can bring to bear on that specifically.
POZ's a beast now. If you get Darkness, Priest of Zeus out early, you draw in battle, like you can't plop a bunch of stuff down. Like putting down 4 characters is a lot. You know, that's kind of hard to do. And you and I play a little bit more character heavy.
Oh, definitely.
So,
I'm sitting there like on turn 2 or 3. I'm like, I have no enhancements for offense or defense in my hand. What is going on right now? And it's because of how I play.
I've increased my enhancement count by 2 on good and 1 on evil.
Oh,
That's my like base.
I'm definitely playing more enhancements in this deck. I'm looking at you here now. I definitely have more enhancements in this deck than I do in others for sure. I really like that this deck has access to a couple different dual alignment enhancements. Because you were saying something about taking out gray earlier, and I think that's crazy. I love the gray in this deck.
I love the gray in it.
I love the gray in this deck because Saul enables the same RDJ play out of reserve that Antipas does. Antipas is obviously better, right? Because regardless of protection, gets through your Herod's Temple, gets through the offense that you're playing. But in general, Saul or Antipas to RDJ is really good. I also have, which it was in one of my last draws, I have Duplicity. As another way to go play RDJ. And that one's the best one because that one's unexpected. That one's, hey, I don't take it with a character and you know it's coming. Like, if I block with Antipas and don't go grab RDJ, do you snap Angel there? Maybe, maybe not. You probably do. Not everybody would.
Regardless of protect, and I can't let you play.
Right.
But, I don't know if other players do because that Duplicity, the biggest thing right now for the play is I just talked about this in a video, is catching people off guard.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you can manipulate the battle to where you can do something big, like Great Image was in this, and I took it out for Dragon's Wrath, but cards like that, RDJ, Wrath, anything, and I had Sin and Blasphemy in here.
Oh, nice.
And Destructive Sin, but it was just tough to play. I love Destructive Sin, but you got to get it out early enough. And even then, it's almost, I don't know. Do you need to get it out early enough? It still gets value.
Yeah.
There's a lot. I like Judas. I was going back and forth on playing him as good or evil.
I was surprised. I was surprised you didn't play him as a hero. If you play him as a hero, it bogs me down even more.
I know the dab offense wants to get that bandy going, and do you not have Noah Shuffle in there?
No, that's the thing. It's not a true dab offense. It is a Ruth offense that is splashing Isaiah to make dab CBN. But it doesn't have the Noah to shuffle to reuse. It doesn't have 4 or 5 bandit enhancements. It doesn't have the Elijah to set up the single blocker. It is more of a true straight Ruth offense. Isaiah's in there to make dab CBN the one rescue, and also Light and Darkness can be played on all of my Ruth heroes, and then can also be played on Isaiah solo if I end up in that scenario somehow.
Yeah. I like Music Leader in that.
Yeah, and that's where again I probably need to take this offense and refine it away from Ruth into more of a white good stuff type offense. You can go 2 ways. You can go white good stuff with Music Leader, with the Mary Martha, Lazarus stuff, or you could go old school Finadab with Noah, Isaiah, Elijah. I feel like there's one more green hero that deck ran. Honestly, Moses Star Moses is really good in 1 TC format for the hand sculpting.
I like the green white nativity heroes in that too, because you get the green banding.
Yeah, I mean John's not as good because his unity won't ever be hit, but Simon and Anna are decent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to. I mean, it's white.
Right.
You can go whichever way you want.
Yeah.
You can mix it
Every offense is in white.
Yes, so you can go white. White is the new red. So you can do whatever you want there. Yeah, I mean I like posties in that build. That's a really good, just constant. That's a grindy offense. And the one territory class enhancement it's a grind.
Hmm.
It's the battle phase. It's where you and I, that's where we excel. Like we shine in the battle phase. So
So speak for yourself. I'm sitting here the entire game like, I don't know what I want to do in this battle.
I can't get around that one.
Stupid red dragon.
Stupid battle phase.
Uh,
Sight lock with the Patmos. We're not at our best right now, but
That was so dumb. Patmos sight lock for a turn. That's okay. I didn't have a way around Red Dragon that turn anyway. I literally had no good enhancements in my hand that turn.
yeah.
And no way to go get one either. Like it was dumb. Although
With this defense,
that may have been the
it's
turn that I went to go get David. So I could have used David to go get something to play. But
this defense. It's gonna draw. It's gonna do a bunch. Restrict good dominance. Prevent the next, and then so I'm already gonna prevent the next. Take it. Potentially restrict good dominance and draw, and then I end the band with either outsiders to give you special initiative, Red Dragon, where more than likely you have to answer that,
yep.
or Nebby.
Hmm.
Like so, even though I'm preventing the next and taking it, I usually don't go with Nebby when I have a plunders in there. But so many people like to
Right.
kill Nebby. It's like, well, there's my plunders. That's an ongoing.
Did you realize on that first turn that the other option I had for Nebi was um, uh, the Your God Will Be My God for 6 toss? I played it the next battle. I wasn't sure if you realized that that was the other thing in my hand.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. I didn't have anything. I was contemplating on drawing, but based on I was like, if he tosses me, do I need Shamed Woman for the extra 2/2? And then he tossed a 5, and you had it 6. So
Yep. My
yeah,
opening
that
hand,
makes
I
sense.
had Reprimand, Your God Will Be My God, and I had Oper Departs. So I was like, okay, I can toss one of these two, and then if he plays something, I can play Orpa for the win of the battle there. And I'm like, well, they're both negates. I guess I'll toss Reprimand because Your God Will Be My God is in theory slightly better as a negate for my offense, but
Yeah,
it was a debate between like which one of these do I want to toss. Because
yeah.
I wasn't going to toss Orp because that doesn't really do anything, but I'm like, well, I can toss Nevi pretty good here, and that was why I was like, can the whole battle,
This is a toss battle.
right? Can this be a toss
Dude,
battle? Can I toss?
this-
Can I toss both?
I think when starters come out, um, First Samuel takes a huge. Obviously, First Samuel gets better, but in a one territory class enhancement meta,
It's really
when you
good.
have a fortress that plays a hero, so Exodus and First Samuel, when you have a fortress that plays a hero, you have Zion and David's tent.
Yep.
You can pop heroes with fortresses real quick.
And then you still keep Covenant with David. It works really
Yeah.
well as an artifact to go grab a king, or you can
Yep.
play it as your one
Throne.
TC to go play one of those two fortresses to play down a character. Land of Moab is still really good just as a
Yep.
splash to go grab David, because that's an offense where I think you diversify a little bit beyond. I think that's kind of a best an all stars type offense there, and you
Yep.
potentially just play a bunch of random fortress and site tutors and not necessarily territory class tutors. So it's, hey, I'm gonna do a bunch of things outside of battle, just not with territory cards.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's a slight shift to where I'm playing my sites and fortresses and I'm playing my heroes. I'm still getting all my heroes, and then
Right.
I get to do what I want. But you still have to do it in battle. From once my heroes are in battle, like then I get the benefits. But that's just getting out resources any way you can. That's very good. Jaden
Yep.
and I played a game where we were using the starter cards, and he was playing First Samuel and I was playing
Ha!
Exodus.
I think
And that
I think Emmanuel jumped into the chat on stream to remind us that Daniel is also a white offense. We're talking about all these other offenses, and he's like, "Hey guys, Daniel."
yeah.
Uh,
Emmanuel Wood.
Thanks, Emmanuel. Appreciate you, Tyler. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the stream off here. Thanks for playing with me tonight, buddy.
Yep. Thank you.